Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be discussing the newest developments concerning the coronavirus as it impacts the world and hopefully doesn't impact us as much as it has East Asia. Vin, your perspective.
Right, coronavirus, however you want to spell it, it's being spelt multiple ways on Twitter. It's been trending for a long time now. It's been found on health warnings on cleaning products. They go back a few years now. One was a Dettol bottle, which I put out recently, which was from 2019. So that's only from last year, but still the same. There it is. It's written on the bottle. Now, let's bear in mind that the coronavirus has come out of nowhere at the peak time of the Hong Kong riots, and I've heard very little of the Hong Kong riots since. And that's mainly what I'd like to highlight, the fact that this possibly man-made virus has taken hold at a very suspicious time. A very suspicious time.
It's being used as a tool for multiple factions presently, and the most important development that's come out over the last few days is that it has a segment in the according to the virologists who are studying it, there's a segment in the genetic pattern, where there's strands of the AIDS virus that are woven into it. The AIDS virus this doesn't happen naturally, by the way. You don't get a specific AIDS virus across all of the coronaviruses. This, by the way, is something that's come out very, very recently. And there's a gagging order on it because Zero Hedge has been taken off of Twitter for saying that it has AIDS segments in it. So I don't know why there's a shutdown on this information. Maybe there are heads to roll if it is a bioweapon that leaked. Who knows?
They tried running rumours that it was stolen from labs in Canada, didn't they?
Yeah, so there's one of the Canadian biology officials has been arrested, and two Chinese students who were assisting him. He was getting massive grants from Wuhan that he didn't disclose to the FBI, so he's been arrested for lying about that, but we have no further information on that domain.
And we're getting consistent reports of people obviously flying around the world with this disease, which isn't being taken seriously.
Russia closed their borders immediately after this got out.
Yeah. So, we're looking at some sort of plague, and but now we're also getting reports that it's okay, it's curable, it's fine. So what we believe isn't relevant at this point. What is relevant is the suspicious timing of it and the fact that it is man-made, or most likely to be man-made. And man-made things are controlled by society, and it's usually society that decides when they are no longer hidden. So that's my main point of concern that I think that the public need to be aware of, that Hong Kong is still struggling. Hong Kong, like France, didn't get to have the same sort of Christmas and New Year's as everyone else did, and it's now starved of attention. And that's not to take away the actual death. People are dying in their homes. People are dying before the ambulance even gets to them in China and Wuhan and these places. It is genuinely horrific. Doctors are passing out from exhaustion. They're wearing nappies because they're so busy.
There's one further point. The government of China has issued a culling order to kill all pets because of potential contagion fears. So they're also killing all of the pets in China.
Do you understand
this virus, even though it's not confirmed that it can transmit to them, and also you would want it to transmit to animals so that you can isolate and study it. So we'll see.
It's almost as if, Al, there's this sort of dehumanizing, desensitizing, returning the place back to a very unfriendly, unloving environment full of woe. Returning the seven plagues mentality.
I don't think that Xi Jinping would do this on purpose to turn his nation back into the Dark Ages and make it non-economically viable in both the industrial and service-related sectors because of this viral outbreak. I think that Mr. Xi Jinping is probably doing everything that he potentially can in order to deal with it while trying to put a lid on it.
Say that flights are still flying out, Al, and what I will say is China is so, its population is so huge that the odd crisis here and there to detract from something like Hong Kong wouldn't really cost you that much.
The thing is that we hope that they're as organized and efficient as we would be if an outbreak happened, but they're not. That's something that we have to keep in the back of our minds, that China is a second world nation, which means that it adopted communism before it adopted capitalism.